Matt Nagy, who I said last week I trust moving forward, just absolutely wets the bed right when I put my trust in him. Right when I put my trust in him, Matt Nagy goes and turns back into 2019 Matt Nagy. All right? And this time, there's no excuses in terms of having somebody to blame. See, Mitchell Trubisky got benched. And you guys might be thinking, Fives, why are we bringing up Mitch? And here's the thing. I'm only bringing up Mitch this one time, and then I'm done bringing him up. Because you know what? Nobody else can bring him up. All right? And what do I mean by that? I mean, Matt Nagy got his quarterback in Nick Foles, who he wanted. He benched Mitchell Trubisky, who he wanted to bench. And he gets to run his offense with a competent quarterback who has won a Super Bowl, right? Nick Foles is better than Mitchell Trubisky. So Matt Nagy gets to do all that. And so it is all on Matt Nagy now. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to get to Nick Foles in a second here. But when I'm talking about the offense and the play calling, it's Matt Nagy. So no more, oh, Mitchell Trubisky can't do this, Mitchell Trubisky can't do that, blah, 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 because Mitch wasn't out there. You can't use him as a scapegoat anymore. And I did see some overthrows, and they weren't by Mitchell Trubisky. Just saying. All right, so Matt Nagy is the first person I want to talk about here because he had his quarterback out there. He had his offense out there, and his play calling was absolutely atrocious. And not only that, the fact is you can't put up more than 3 freaking points. And don't give me the 11 points. That was in garbage time. The Robinson touchdown was absolute garbage time. They don't even deserve to have that. This score should be 19-3. The Bears don't even deserve to have 11 points. But 3 points. 3 points for Matt Nagy. Because if you think about it, Matt Nagy had everything that he wanted. Because, again, you can't blame Mitchell Trubisky anymore. You have everything you wanted. And don't give me the Colts defense is number 1 and elite. They played the Jets. Gardner Minshew ripped them up. And they beat the damn Vikings, the lowly Vikings. They have not beaten and shut down the Chiefs or the Seahawks or any of these powerful offenses. Don't give me the number 1 defense. Are they better than any defense we faced so far? Yes. Absolutely. But are they number 1 in the NFL defense? No. I don't think they're that good. And I certainly don't think they're good enough to where the Bears only can put up 3 points. No, that falls squarely on the shoulders of the head coach and Matt Nagy. Again, I don't want to overreact to just one game. But when you have a performance like this, it makes me really question whether or not which Matt Nagy is it really. Because the Matt Nagy today, he's calling, 3rd and short runs with Cordero Patterson instead of David Montgomery. He's not even drawing up easy 3rd down plays, for Nick Foles. Like, it was bad out there, folks. And so for Matt Nagy, all the heat is going to come his way, and he should know this, and he deserves it certainly today. Absolutely. Hold everybody's feet to the fire like everybody held Mitch's feet to the fire. Do it. Be consistent about it. And here's the other thing I want to bring up. What did I say in my preview for this game? What are the 3 keys for the Bears? What did I say? I said, number 1, put pressure on Phillip Rivers. Okay, 1 sack, less than 200 yards. Fine, I'll take it. I wish there was more pressure, but I'll take it. And he did convert a lot of 3rd downs when I wish he wouldn't. But again, did Phillip Rivers have a monster game? No, he did not. All right, so for that one, you can probably check it off. Stop Jonathan Taylor. I think the Bears did that. 17 carries for 68 yards. Absolutely. Check it off. Stop Jonathan Taylor. What was the 3rd key on that? Establish the run. Folks, David Montgomery had 10 carries. 10. Nick Foles threw the ball 42 times. Let me repeat that. Nick Foles threw the ball 42 times. This is my problem. Matt Nagy, for some damn reason, just never wants to establish the run or at least stick with it because he was doing it and now he reverted back to the 2019 Matt Nagy. All right? Again, I'm not trying to react from one game, folks. I'm really not. But this is how I'm feeling in the moment. And I'm letting you guys know it. All right? And with Matt Nagy, I have been hammering this point is try and establish the run. If the run is not working, fine. You can go to the pass, but they never got in a rhythm. David Montgomery never got a chance to establish the run. And it was doomed from the beginning because Matt Nagy never stuck to it. Ever. All right? Let's talk about Nick Foles. What did Nick Foles put up today? Let me just double check here. 26 for 42, like I mentioned, obviously with the passing attempts. 249 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Here's the thing, folks. I know a lot of people want to like just rip Nick Foles. I mean, I will do it. I can do it, but I didn't have big expectations. Nick Foles in this game was not great. He wasn't great. And you know what? Here's the thing. When Nick Foles was promoted to the starting quarterback and Mitch Trubisky got benched, everybody's thinking, oh my God, we have a quarterback now and Nick Foles is the answer. He's the savior. No, he's not. No, he's not. Nick Foles is who he is at this point. Yeah, he had that Super Bowl run where he played good for 3 games, but Carson Wentz was the MVP that year for the Eagles. And he would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt. Case Keenum went to the NFC title game. That's happened with quarterbacks before. But over the stretch of his career, Nick Foles is who he's been. An average quarterback sometimes gets hot. And today, I saw overthrows. I saw really bad throws sometimes. Nick Foles was not great today. All right? Not great at all. And quite frankly, he was poor today. He played poorly. Again, evidenced by the fact that they put up 3 points. I just can't get past that. 3 points. All right? So, Nick Foles was awful. And you can't blame Mitchell Trubisky because, again, I saw some overthrows out there. I saw some bad quarterbacking play out there. Now, am I going to put this more on Nick Foles and Matt Nagy? No, I'm not. This is still more on Matt Nagy than it is on Nick Foles. But Nick Foles needs to be better. Hold Nick Foles to the standard that everybody kept holding Mitchell Trubisky to.